G'day, welcome to Board Game Back. It's brought to you by Liberty Guild Gaming. Today we are going to do a solo playthrough of Cascadia Landmarks. We see how we do, see if we complete the scenario in question, and see you at the table. Bye. G'day, welcome to Board Game Back. It's brought to you by Liberty Guild Gaming. Today we are doing a solo playthrough of Cascadia with the Landmarks expansion. With the Landmarks expansion, we've got these additional objectives that we can work towards. So we're not just looking at the animal sort of objectives, we've now also got habitat objectives that we can also meet. Once we have a corridor of 5 or more, we can select one of these landmarks over here, place it on that tile, and then choose one of these two objectives matching that particular landmark. So unlike these are the continual objective, these ones here are only the objectives once you've attained them, and then you can score accordingly. So without further ado, let's get started. So you start with a centerpiece here, and then you also start with the very first keystone that is drawn. So we see how we go, and let's grab these two over here. So in this sort of circumstances here, for example, since that is the first one I've drawn, I would have to take that one. If there was another one here, for example, I would always have to take the first one that was drawn irrespective of that. Unlike if you were playing a multiplayer, you keep drawing until you got 4 keystones, and then each player will get it. Anything excess will then just go into the shuffle pile. So I'll grab this one, and I guess, yeah, just place it over here. Let's just slide these things across. I'm not going to reshuffle them back in there, and I'll just use them. And also, it's a little bit hard. I'd go left to right. It's a little bit hard to shuffle these tiles too. So there we go. What are we going to do here? So, and over here we've got bear pairs. One has to be on a forest in order to actually meet this criteria. Elk needs to be in a circulation motion. Fish, a run of 3 or more, and any animals around it score. So it says here, scores per salmon and per animal adjacent to a run of at least 3. Runs may not be adjacent. So it can be 4, 5, and so to speak. So, cool. We've got some birds here, they're solitary animals, and with the fox here, if I happen to, just in case you can't see it, if I happen to fill that entire circle, I'll get 4 points. For anything that's 4 or 5, I'll receive 2. So you're incentivized to fill that up since it's actually worth double that. So, excellent. And we start with the keystone as we discussed before with the landmarks expansion. So looking at our supply over here, I am going to go with this one here. As much as I would like to get a bear and put her over here, that is very, very tempting. But I will, yes, I will have to grab that one actually, because I can just add it here. And then there's my little forest corridor here, which is now 3. And I will place my bear. And over here with our objectives, I've got here where you get for every bird on a mountain, for any 2 keystone mountain pairs, we've got elk that's on a forest. Over here we've got scores for each forest corridor, even if it's just a 1, if I decide to go for that. We've got 1 point for every salmon on a prairie. And we also got over here, score for each 2 or greater for 2 points. Over here in the wetlands, we've got a bear or an elk in the wetlands, or we can actually score 2 of the largest wetlands and combine them. And over here we've got score for each unique animal on the largest river corridor, and over here we got you can add 2 to the size of the largest river. So if you only got 5, you can add 2. If you got and that will make it your 7. So that's our objectives there. I know it's a bit of a mouthful. So this is where I am a little concerned. Obviously my fish are going to go that way, so I'm going to place my bear here. So these 2 get removed. We slide these 2 across, so nothing's changed in that regard to the way you sort of change the your choices. So I'm a bit lost for words today. And it also ends the same way too when you try to fill in that last space and you're unable to. So looking at over here, I am going to go and I'm going to choose this one over here. No, I really want to get this corridor going but also I don't want to lose this, so I might as well grab this one here and add it to this nice little water corridor over here. And with the salmon, I will put it here so I can get myself a wild token. So there we go, these two go away. We slide these two across. I'd like to go left to right, so left over here, and left to right over there. Okay, I do have a tree with a bear, which is fantastic. And it's also got a snow, which I like. But in saying that, I don't want to lose my birds over here. Well, I'm definitely going to lose one of them. Now, it's just a given, unfortunately. And other than it having a bird thing on it, it's actually not helping me anywhere here. So I'm going to be happy to lose those two. And I'll go for this one over here. And I will add it like this, so it gives me a bit more room and agency over there. So I've got my first bear pair on the forest. These two get removed. There we go. And I've also got 1, 2, 3, 4. So one more snow tile and I would be able to actually grab a landmark. You can't put animals on the landmark, however you can continue building that corridor to my knowledge. I couldn't see anywhere in the instructions that you couldn't, but I may have missed it, so you're more than welcome to leave a comment down below. I am now going to go for this one here, because it's actually going to kind of fit over here. And I can also then potentially continue my salmon run this way. Or, my elk. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to do that. Let's see how the pieces fall. I will put one here. And get myself another tile. This one is now gone. There we go. Grab 2 more tiles. Got a couple of wetlands over here. And 2 foxes. And bears. And a forest bear. So I do want that one. And it does actually work for me. So I am going to go and grab this one. There we go. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can now, if I want to, add a landmark here, but I don't want to because I want to get these 2 bears. So, and that also means that I will lose my fish that I was looking at doing. So I was looking at doing a fish down here. So I will, and they have to be isolated. So as much as I don't want to do this, it looks as though my best bet is to potentially, if can I do it that way? I will be cutting off my wetlands. And so I look over here for my wetlands, store for the 2 largest corridors. So it's not entirely bad. And it also gives me another fish opportunity as well. And I am going to do that. Probably not ideal. And because I still want to I'm probably going to go this way with my fish. So, or this way potentially. So there we go. We're going to put that there. We're going to commit. There we go. We're committing. So move these 2 across. I don't want to spend too long contemplating my choices in life. So there we go. Oh, we can't actually do that. Sorry, I've got a bear there. So I will actually fix that and actually put that over here. There we go. Okay. Excellent, because you kind of, because I don't want these bears, because I want to look after that pair. So, not ideal. I could potentially, no, I'll do it that way. And hopefully I'll be able to find like a forest snow thing over here that I could potentially use. Okay, and now let's see how we're going to go over here. What do we have? We've got some nice little wetland foxes over here, which gives me straight up. So I'll use this one. And maybe over here. Sorry, I'm not doing very well actually putting these together. And get myself another wildlife token. There we go, these 2 are now gone. That's an interesting one, and it's a wetland and a prairie kind of hybrid. For people that are colorblind, that was a little bit more difficult for me to see that distinguishing between the two. Maybe for you guys, it could be a little bit easier. Oh, we've got another mountain keystone over here. I do want that. So, let's see if I can get my hands on that. Not too overly concerned at the moment because it's not going to go anywhere. And so we will. Do have this bear, which can go here for me, and that will hurt my fish, but having an extra bear actually is pretty good. And then I also can then probably work my elk around. So, or potentially even put a fox there and get 5 points. So we've got a tree over here with some water. That won't hurt necessarily. But I think I am going to go and take the simplest option, which is this one, to get the bear here. There we go. Move these two across. Grab 2 more. I'm still keeping an eye on this keystone one right here, because if I'm going to get some mountains, I might go for some of these. So there we go. We've got 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay. And what do we have? We've got a fox. We've got some elk, so I'm probably going to do my elk thing over here. And yeah, so this fish is just sitting there now. At least I got a wild token out of it, so not all bad. And so let's go, and I might get this right now so I don't forget. So here we go here, and I can also put a bird on that later. Question is do I want to put a fox here? No, I want to put some elk. Oh, I just realized before I do that, I've got like 3 foxes here. So let's reset these at no cost and see if anything better comes along. Oh, we got some birds. That worked out really well. Cool. Excellent. So we'll grab this and that one and get another one of these and toss that aside. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And and when you play solo, if you get a corridor of 7, you get an additional 2 points, which is pretty awesome. So there we go. I'm trying to make sure I keep my eye on the prize with the elks here. So, and I'll probably put a bird on this one, obviously. So what do I want to do here? I also want to see if I can build up my forest corridor, which is which looks like my likely best choice will be this one, because then I've got some choices here, and can't really do anything with the bear. So, and we could have potentially, build on the wetlands over here. So we could potentially have some fun. So let's do that. I'm going to actually go over here and build on my wetlands here, and then I'm going to spend a wild token. Oh, I thought I had a fish. I do not. Oh, so let's not do that at all then. I thought I saw a fish up there. I did not, so I might as well grab this one here. And I'm going to put it here. So it continues on my little waterfront. And I also get another wild token for doing that. There we go. These 2 are now gone. Oh, pulling a lot of bears lately. So, oh, got a bear, but I need a need a forest as well. Okay, and what do we have? We've got some water wetlands over here. We have some multitudes of one over here. So but no snow though. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and if I get 1 more, then that will actually sort of clean this area up for me. I might as well go for something like this, because it gives me a forest. And just not the right way though. That's the only problem with that one there. And over here, I'll at least get a bear that I can use. And if I put it here, my water's connected still, and all I need to do is put a little sandy station over there. So I'll do that, and then I can also put my bear here. over here. Perfect. And then we remove these two over here. Slide these two across. Put out some new tiles. Not quite what I was wanting. Okay, it looks like I am going to go and grab this one here. I really don't want to put a fox on it though, but looks like I will, because I would like to, if I can, continue my fish situation over here. And I think that is what I will do. Oh, that is actually quite helpful too. With the wetlands, I get scored 2 largest ones. So if I put this over here, for example, I got 1, 2, 3, and 4 over here. And I can also then put my fox there as well. So I'll do that. Or, rather than doing that, spend a token and put a fish on it, which I think I will do. Yes. Spend a token, put a fish on it. That's large across. I'm getting quite at the end here. And these two go. And I forgot to put these back into the bag. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. There we go. Let's now put these over here now. There we go. Give these a good shuffle. There we go, and grab 2 more and see how we went. We've got some fish, nice. Okay, and I've got some water. And, oh, these are choices here. I do... Hopefully, I want to put this one here. And that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I've got my fish. And yeah, I'll do that. There we go. And do I have anywhere to put a bird? No, I do not. So let's go spend a wild token and get my elk and put it here. And then get that wild token as the back. These will slide across like so. These two will go away. And let's put these out. 3 fish. I could reset this if I want to, but I may want to keep it. Let's see how things are looking first. Because I do... Yeah, I might eat... Oh, I do have a bear as well. There's a bear out there. That is interesting, because I do need more bears if I can get it. Because if I can get these 2, bang, that'd be awesome. And then I can just bring that out later with my fish. I think I'll do that. Okay. There we go. Let's anyway we can sort of set this up so if I get a... Now there's no way about it. Oh, what are you? Oh, you're a bear as well. So let's not spoil a good thing over there, shall we? I will put you over here. There we go. I'm going to do my elk over here. And I could also put a fox, so because I'm going to build out this way. So potentially this could work for me. Let's just put this here. Get another wild token. These 2 are gone now. And slide these 2 across. Ooh, yes, that is what I'm looking for. That is excellent. There we go. And I've also got another fish that I would like to use. So I'll grab... Oh, this is tempting. Because I can just do this right now. These 2 will go away. I am going to go do this. Don't want to close that off because I want to be able to... There we go. It's also a wetlands, isn't that interesting? But I want to do this, So that way I've got my sort of fish situation over here. Mind you, I'm only going to go 1, 2, and 3, 6 points for it, unless I can start building outwards. I'll grab this one here, and I shall put you here. These two will go away. These two will slide across. See what the next two are going to be. Oh, another one. Excellent. So left to right, and we've got a bird as well. I'm obviously going to grab this one and slip you in here. And get my, don't have a bear, do have a fish. Grab that. Get another wild token. So I'm getting quite a few wild tokens at the moment. So slide these two across over here. These two go away. Did I just put that here? I could just as easily just put that there. I think that's where it's supposed to go. That's where I get myself a wild token. And slide these two across. There we go. And brilliant. And I am now going to go with I do need that forest here, but it's not going to help me necessarily. No, I could. No. It's not building on anything. That's the only problem with that one there. I don't need a bird. Okay, a bit of a bother. No elk. I don't need fish. How does the fish work? Score per salmon and per animal adjacent to run of at least 3. Runs may not be adjacent of at least 3. So I can have a longer run of fish if I want to. And then score points accordingly. Okay. Now, I'm hoping I'm reading that correctly. So score per salmon and per animal adjacent to a run of at least 3. So if I have a run of 4, I still score accordingly. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. And I also get to grab one of these. So can I build? I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and get a 7. And then grab a mountain tile. And how many? 1, do I have any more of those mountains? 2, so I got 3 points coming my way, or 2. Okay, not necessarily a bad thing. So let's just do that. That would then give me a fish, but I was going to do an elk there. I am so stuck, guys. I am so sorry. What to do? Okay, I'm going to grab this thing. I can't put it over here, obviously, because it's near them. Can I, at the very least, continue? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could potentially continue on over there. Or continue on my water corridor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do that, shall we? Because I can put a fox there, so which I'll be doing, except I'm going to spend a wild token and put you over here and get another wild token back. So now I've got 3 points. So that's worth 3 points to me at the moment. That is, and that is also worth 3 points to me. Let's get rid of that. Oh, that was my forest tile with the bear on it. Hopefully another one will come up. So there we go. Brilliant. Okay, so we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do want to and I also want to continue my forest over here, so I can then get a point for every forest corridor. So what can we do with that? Can't help me anyway here in terms of and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should probably try to get some water over here and use that up if I can. And is there any water? There is water. There's one here. Yes, I will do that because that will give me my bear. So that will finally finish that off. There we go, let's fix all that up. That will get me my bear here. And for this water one, I will use, so you see 1 point for every unique animal. So what have I got so far? I got 1, a 2, a 3, 4, and if I put an elk down, it's worth 5. That's worth 5 points. So I will grab that one. And I shall put you here. So as long as I get like an elk here, then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, like 1, yeah, about 4 or 5 points. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So brilliant. And we also got our first landmark. So I got to see how that works. So these two are now gone. So I do need to build up on my forest corridor. I do. It's going to be not worth a lot of points necessarily, but worth something at the very least. Oh, we do have another one of these. And we've got a mountain keystone. So I've got 2 there. And 1 over here. So I could get 6 points by putting that somewhere. Or that one somewhere. Oh, okay. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to grab... Oh, I'm going to lose one of them now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's going to be worth 6 points to me. So, question is... Which way is the best way? I'm going to do it over here. And hopefully I'll be able to actually build on my forest corridor soon. Only an elk can go here. However, I'm going to spend a wild token and get myself an elk. And place it here. Because I may still put a fish there. However, if I do put one over there, it's worth 8 points if I put an elk there. So that is my turn done. That's going to go across like so. We will lose that one, unfortunately. But we do have 2 pairs of mountains. So, and to make that certain, I'm going to put that over here, and I'm going to grab the 2 keystones over here. Look at that. 2 landmarks on the table. Let's see if we can get the others. There we go. We'll grab this one here. No, can't do that one. We can do that one, however. And put you over here. I don't want to join that up necessarily, because I'm hoping I'll be able to still get my 7 corridors. Oh, very unlikely now, actually. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might be lucky. I might have to, yeah, we might be lucky. We'll see how this will play out. There we go. Slide that across. And move that away. And 1, 2. There we go. Oh, this actually is my last turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't get my forest corridor that I was working towards. That's right. See if we can. We can get a wetlands over here, unless I can put a fox there. No fox. So I might get my wetlands one over here. And I score for 2, combine 2 your largest wetlands. So I got like right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's, you know, it's worth 6 points. It's worth an extra 2 points for me. However, I do get a point for a bear or an elk in a wetland. So that's like 1. Okay, that makes sense. I will just go for this one over here. And let's see if I can get a prairie out there, shall we? Which wouldn't be too hard. And because we've got 2 over here. And how do we want to do it? We do have a nice little fish. Do we have any elk? No, we don't have any elk, so I might have to use this fish here to go here. So I can score at least 1, 2, 3 points extra. It's not a lot. And I am going to go and can't get any forest. So we're going to go for some prairies. Let's see how this is going to go. And I am... Prairie is anything greater than 2. So that's what I'm going to try to go for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I put this here, I'll get another 2 points. However, if I put down here, I'll get another 4 points. So I'm going to put this over here, and I'll show you why in just a second. And then I'll grab this fish, put it here. And then now it is actually going, and I'm going to grab this, not this fish, sorry, prairie over here. Actually, yes, I'll put this one here, put the fish there. So now we go to scoring. And for the prairies, since I don't have a lot of fish, it's only worth 2 points to me if I go that one. However, I get 2 points for every prairie. So I got 2 of them, so that'd be 4 points. So I'll grab these ones over here. Unfortunately, I didn't get my forest, so let's go quickly to the scoring. So if I move these across, for example, and dispose of that one, and we slide these 2 across, flip that one over, grab an animal, just for the sheer sake of this, and then because I've got nothing to fill this spot, the game finishes. So doing our points, let's go for B for board game backers. So I'll try to be brief on this as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 is 29 points. We got, how do we go with the elk? 1 elk, 2 elk. 2 separate elks are worth 4. Didn't do so well on that one. The fish, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I did better than I thought I would. There we go. Birds, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 birds. That's 11. In terms of fox, and we've got only 1 fox on the board, do we? Yeah, here. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 foxes. It only counts for animals, not for landmarks. So I only get 2 points for the fox. And so that's 29 plus 9 is 38. Plus 2 is 40, 51, and that'll be 55. Over here, with the snowy corridor, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So when we get 7 points, we also get 2 for the bonus when you play solo. Forest, unfortunately, the highest one I've got is 3. And in terms of prairie, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 points. Over here, with our wetlands, let's have a look. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry. I actually, that should have been that way when I was putting that in. How do I get this wetlands over here? I don't actually have it. So that's 1, 2, 3 of 4. So I didn't actually get this one. So I will return my wetlands over here. There we go. And thank you. Cool. Now let's go back to where were we? We're up to the wetlands. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 wetlands. So that's only 4 points. With the water, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7 points. That gives us just additional 2 points for that. So we got 8, 16, 20, 26, 29. So not a lot there either. Wow. 7. Is that true? Really? 8, 16, 20, 26, 20. Yeah, 29. How many of these we got? We got 4 of these. And in terms of our landmarks growing, 2 points for any greater than 2. So I got 1 and 2. That's 4. Over here, so I don't lose track, I'm just going to go 4 plus. 1 point for every unique animal along my longest. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Score for each unique animal on the largest river corridor. Oh. Okay. So yeah, so it's on there. Okay, so we've got 1 there, 2, 3. I was expecting more. Nope, just 3. There we go. And moving over here. And over here, we've got keystones, 3 points for every 2 keystones that are mountains. So we've got one here, another one here, and here. So we've got 2 here, so we're clear, and 2 over here with these keystone little symbols. So that gives us 6. So that is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, plus 4 is 10, 13. So a total of 13 points. And so I'm going to use this here, so this makes it a lot easier for me. We've got 55, 29, 4, and 13. So that would mean that is 14, 18, 21. And let's put a 2 here, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 101 points over here. And let's see how we go with our scenario that I set up from the back here. So I set up this scenario here. And for our objective, we need to score 5 points for landmarks. And have we done that? We scored 13 points for landmarks. So we did do that. So I'm going to color in my little diamond over here. So I haven't actually got any order of the scenario. I'm quite familiar with sort of base rules of Cascadia now. And over here, I am going to go and color in this diamond over here. Brilliant. So thank you so very much for watching. If I made any rules gooses, let me know in the comments. And I do apologize for maybe talking a little longer than I anticipated, or taking my turns a little longer than I initially wanted. So also, I think there's actually a quick little solo scoring. Like, how do we go overall? Is that still here? End game scoring. I think 101. Let's have a look at the base game. Because if we go to the base game, sorry to continue the chit chat, it does actually have like a solo section of your points. So let's see how we went. Oh, excellent. So 101 makes us elite. So thank you so very much for watching. Not sure if that is the same. I can't really find the solo scoring in here, so I might be mistaken. Maybe there's a whole different solo scoring section. I just can't see it. Otherwise, we're elite. So thank you for watching. This has been Board Game Backers, and I'll see you at the table. Thank you so very much. Bye.